but let's see and hear more about the journey of the customer himself or herself. And we have the right person for the job in order to represent this journey to us. Please welcome on stage Ivan Simeonov, Product and Digital Process Manager at Silverstar.
Hello. Thank you for the, as already said, I'm Ivan Simeonov. I'm Product and Digital Process Manager at Silverstar, the general representative of Mercedes-Benz in Bulgaria, and I want to thank you, the organizers, for the invitation and the opportunity to be part of this forum. Today, I will talk about the digital customer journey, how it evolves in time, over the time, and how digitalization is changing not only the way how we choose a vehicle, but the entire customer experience. If you look backwards, a few years ago, searching for a vehicle online was very limited. There were just basic listings and pictures to scroll through. Now the reality is completely different. We have a visual showroom, we have digital configurator, and the customer is able to create vehicle fully tailored to his own preferences, and this vehicle will represent his own lifestyle and identity, from exterior and interior elements, through technology, through innovations, through convenience function, etc. The consumer behavior at the same time for millennials and Gen Z is changing, and these customer groups or consumer group expect much more. They expect the same level of services online they would experience in a physical showroom. These two groups are our main focus, but I'll talk about this later. This is the reason this race of expectations, why the digitalization in the automotive industry has expanded beyond the product itself, and now it covers the entire customer journey from the first contact, from the first interest, up to the after-sales services after the vehicle purchase. If you look at the Mercedes-Benz global strategy, it becomes clear that the digital customer journey is not separate part anymore, not separate process, but a part of a broader ecosystem. And in this ecosystem, both the online and the offline journey, if we can call them this way, exist in parallel and develop in parallel without eliminating the physical connection with the customer. And at the same time, the customer has the choice to choose, the option to choose which exactly channel he prefers to interact, either online or offline. And the challenge is to set up the system in a way that allows seamless transition between online and offline interaction without disrupting or interrupting the entire customer journey. The focus in the strategy is on three key elements: seamless online to offline switch or experience, automation and speeding of processes, and third, hyper-personalization and deeper information about the customer and his expectations based on data and artificial intelligence. In this context, the car is not just a product, not anymore just a product, it's a digital service platform, and the customer journey is continuous and personalized experience. The journey, as already mentioned, does not end with the vehicle purchase, it continues inside the broader digital ecosystem around it, around the vehicle. Data shows that 25% of the customers still purchase the products entirely offline. The same is the share of the so-called digital natives who have grown up in a digital environment and prefer to complete the entire journey only online without human interaction. The largest group, around 50%, are the so-called progressive ones, customers which combine both worlds. They start, for example, digital, they use digital tools, they configure the car online, but they still value the opportunity to contact and to be contacted, to be serviced in personal in the showroom, and value this experience. It's precisely these two groups, the digital natives and the progressive ones, which are our focus. And we aim to deliver them or to create for them an ecosystem that provides luxury, convenience, and technological innovations. Moreover, we see a major shift how customers make decisions. The marketing funnel is no more linear because consumers or customers discover, research, and buy products, purchase products across multiple digital platforms simultaneously. In our case, a customer may start with a Google search, then go to YouTube to see some review of the vehicle, then configure a car online, and on a later point, he will probably arrive at our showroom to experience the vehicle and take the final decision. What did we make? 2024, we make our first big step towards digitalization of the processes and launch the so-called virtual showroom and the ability to reserve vehicle online. Data shows that 96% of the vehicles which were reserved online complete or convert into successful deal. Our efforts in this area were recognized on international level, and among more than 100 markets, we received the award for best performance in online sales, as well the title for General Distributor of Year 2024. And several days ago, we made it second time in a row. We got the same awards also for 2025. But these small steps in the digital era are only the beginning. Our strategy remains clear and consistent. As said, we want to digitalize every touch point with the customer, at the same time enabling smooth transition between online and offline, and all this combined with premium and luxury experience. What is the next stage of the digital customer journey? It's deeper personalization based on data and, as said, artificial intelligence. Talking about artificial intelligence, it's a game changer of today and probably next years. It was mentioned several times during this forum, but artificial intelligence is changing the way how brands appear in search engines. The focus is no more on rankings and if you're top one, but it's more about personalized answers, direct, relevant, and in real time. We are also witnessing a shift from search engine optimization, the classical SEO, to GEO, generative engine optimizations, and brands are using the GEO to stay visible, to stay trusted in the changing environment driven by the AI landscape. What does it mean for our customers? Our customers do not search anymore for just information. They search for answers, for concrete, personalized answers, and all this in real time. This is the reason why AI integration and the integration of AI solution in the customer journey is becoming crucial. What did we make? Over the past year, we introduced and made another big step toward digitalization of the process and better knowing our customers. We integrated the so-called AI assistant into our website. What are the benefits and why we made it? Because it's available 24/7. We don't have missed conversation. We reduce the workload for our teams. We have more conversion into scheduled appointments, and we are hoping and we see also in future higher customer satisfaction. The AI is able to understand the intent behind the question, especially if they are not precisely formulated. The AI is understanding the mood of the customers, how he is writing, and is holding a conversation in very intelligent and natural way, delivering the possibility to convert his need into concrete action. The AI assistant is able to provide technical information. The AI assistant is able to provide product data. He can answer frequently asked questions and turns them into next actions. For example, if a customer is asking for if we have Mercedes-Benz GLE on stock, the assistant will pop up the available vehicles, but then will ask follow-up questions if the vehicle should be new or used, what should be the body type, for example, SUV or Cube, as well as preferences for color, equipment, drivetrain, etc. While displaying available models, it enables also booking a test drive or scheduling a meeting with a sales consultant or arranging service appointment. In addition, the assistant is able to help our sales team, to assist our sales team in creating sample emails based on the conversation history. In future, we will also leverage additional functionalities. For example, the first stage of the lead handling could be managed completely by the AI assistant, who will be able, through guided questions, to qualify and to evaluate the score of this conversation. This will reduce the human involvement, and the AI will be able, for example, to filter only conversations which show real purchase intent. What else? This solution can be integrated further on with messenger applications, for example, WhatsApp, allowing the customer to communicate with us in a usual manner directly within the app in his phone without the need of switching different channels, for example, to check what is the repair status of his vehicle in our workshop. 2024, Mercedes presented in Las Vegas the vision for a new vehicle. This vehicle is already on the market, and it's the Mercedes-Benz CLA. The Mercedes-Benz CLA is the first vehicle which was based on the new generation AI-based operating system from Mercedes-Benz, the so-called MB.OS, a software platform which was completely internally developed by Mercedes-Benz in Stuttgart. With this software platform, the manufacturer, the brand, is moving toward the so-called software-defined vehicle or software-defined car, a car which continuously evolves through software updates, artificial intelligence, or cloud-based services. MB.OS connects the vehicle to the Mercedes-Benz Intelligent Cloud, enabling these regular over-the-air updates, but not only updates, also new functionalities will come through the air, through the updates into the vehicle. This means the vehicle will remain technologically up-to-date for years after the purchase, and new features and functionalities can be easily activated via the Mercedes-Benz store. But not only MB.OS is new in the new CLA, the new infotainment system called internally MBUX is also new. It's the fourth generation of the system, and it already integrates AI technologies from Microsoft and Google. The so-called virtual assistant is using ChatGPT, Microsoft Bing, Google Gemini, Google Maps, and is able to conduct natural conversation with the customer, with the driver and the passengers, understand mood, as already said, context, and answer different questions, for example, regarding navigation, routes, points of interest, vehicle functions, or in the internet, who won the last Eurovision, for example, or what's the update from the news today around the world. According to Mercedes-Benz, this is the most human interface the brand has ever created. Excuse me. With the latest update, the actual generation of cars will receive this update, this intelligent AI neighbor on board, but this is valid also for the new vehicles. But the concept goes further, and the AI assistant is not only functional, but it's also visual. The animated assistant inside the vehicle is reacting in real time to conversation, use natural visual expressions, and is creating a sense if somebody is really inside the car near to you. Currently, the system is offering 3 different avatars, and here we talk again about personalization, about digital experience, and which is becoming much more emotional, intuitive, and futuristic. Coming to the end, the future of customer journey, of the digital customer journey, it's both exciting and challenging. New technologies like connected digital ecosystems or artificial intelligence open up enormous possibilities, but also raise the question, how fast these new technologies will be adopted by the customers. Not every innovation is automatically translating into meaningful experience, and the key word here and the key challenge here is the balance between technology and human interaction, the balance between trust and efficiency. And this is what will drive the future or define the future, not just the technological progress, but also the ability for it to be understood, accepted, and experienced by the customer as a natural part of its own journey. Thank you.